Testing. Testing. Yeah, there we go. This mod pack I made. It's 1.12. It has more creeps and weirdos. It has mo creatures.
Welcome, creeps and weirdos.
Okay, but here's the thing. It usually has like colorful text saying more creeps and weirdos has been loaded, what version it is. This update removed that, and that makes me sad. Why would they do that? Maybe it's a config thing I have to check. But yeah, I've loaded this world of ahead of time. It's very good. I don't think this is going to be like a series or anything. Hold on, I'm trying to there we go. I thought I turned auto jump off. There we go. So yeah, this is almost me trying to replicate the mango pack, but not really. There's pros and cons of playing the mango pack versus playing 1.12, more creeps and weirdos and mo creatures and all that. I will say the mango pack has a lot of mods I just don't care for. However, the mango pack does have elemental creepers, so that is something I will reinstall mango pack in the future. Last stream I wanted to talk about things, but I forgot about those things. But I have a sticky note. Not in real life, but on the computer. I already remember the first one. I wanted to talk about the amazing digital circus. Even though it is like pretty much embarrassing to be a fan of it at this point, because of just the way people act. But that's not what this is about. I want to predict what will happen in the next episode. And dude, okay, if my predictions are correct, I'm going to go back to this moment, record it, and just put it out there, because I'll be so freaking cool. And yeah, I predict that okay, so Jax is like depressed, right? We've seen like the trailer for the next episode. Jax is depressed and everyone else is having fun. Shit. I guess I think the episode is gonna be focused on him, right? We'll get to see like a flashback of when he was friends with that frog character, and see how he or she like. Actually, I think Gooseworks confirmed that it's a she. Oh wow, look at that cave. Anyways, yeah, we get to see how she has abstracted, right? Oh, look at this. And yeah, I don't know how this ties into what I'm about to say next, but I think Jax like snaps, right? Or like he gets prodded at by Zooble and Gangle in a sense. Because Gangle is like confident now. She doesn't need the mask anymore. She seems happy. they do something to Jax that, like, triggers him, makes him snap, and he reveals that figurine secret that Gangle has been hiding. And this causes her to, like, freak out and abstract, right? Um, so yeah, she abstracts. I'm guessing, like, maybe, like, in the middle of the beach adventure thing they're doing, or after it. I'm gonna say maybe after it, and, like, there'll be a build up to that. Um, so Jax makes Gangle abstract, uh, involuntarily, I may add. And then, at the end of episode 6, Kane finds out that no one voted for him at the Favorite Characters Award, right? So, that makes him, like, not happy. He is, unstable, to say the least. And because he finds out that nobody voted him, that nobody really likes him, and so that the next time someone abstracts, he's not going to put the abstracted person in, the cellar. He's just gonna leave them to be free, and they'll terrorize the circus members. Right? I better get going here. Gosh, this is bad. So yeah, Kane, leaves the abstracted circus member to terrorize and wreak havoc on the circus, because he no longer cares about the circus members, because, no one likes him, and, that's his way of retaliating. Um, Now it doesn't have to be just Gangle. I also predicted that Ragatha would abstract, because, in there's this tweet where, the cast, the voice actors, they provide one word to describe episode 7, the next episode, and, Ragatha's voice actor says help, and that makes me think, um, yeah, that makes me think that she might be the one that abstracts instead of Gangle. And, basically the same thing I said that Kane does happens too. That, Kane leaves her and doesn't, like, he doesn't save the circus members. He lets the abstracted person, like, rampage around, and they've got to fend for themselves. And I guess that's pretty much my prediction. Gooseworks has said that episode 7 is a turning point. So I'm going to assume, we all assume Kane, like, we all knew Kane was gonna, like, turn out to be, not good anyways. Um, yeah. Do I have, dynamic lights? No dynamic lights. Dang it. I'm gonna admit, this is, like, really overpowered. The Ultimine mod I have. Excuse me. Sorry. Dang it. I gotta remember to close my mouth. Yeah, let's craft a stone pickaxe. I don't know why I'm still using wood. So yeah, that's pretty much my prediction. I think either Ragatha or Gangle is going to abstract next. And, Kane will leave them to rampage in the circus because he realizes nobody likes him, due to the end of episode 6. And, yeah, the characters have to, like, get serious and fend for themselves, because the circus is no longer a relaxing, fun place. Alright, I just realized that the more creeps and weirdos mobs are not spawning, and this is because of the type of terrain that's loaded. It's called Modern Beta. I have two different beta mods. One is called Beta Plus, and the other is called Modern Beta Forge. Look at that. That arrow is like directly in the white plus or I. That's cool. Look, sticky note. Very picky building. Yeah, I've tried working on the next scary maze game, right? And uh I think I'm like overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed because oh gosh, how do I explain it? I'm very picky when it comes to building, and also that mine shaft I've been making into the maze. There is a lot to it, and I think I've like went too big. Um, I'm not saying like I'm totally giving up on the project yet. If I did say that, then I'm a liar. I gotta go like find some food or something. But yeah, I can imagine myself like starting and I want to. That's the thing. I keep on wanting to start over and like start a new project. Keep your distance, Fox. Oh dear. Ow. Yeah, I love the old beta colors, dude. That like bright, like saturated green is just the right shade of green. Okay, can't convince me otherwise. Oh, darn. Yeah, I guess this is my base. I don't know how long I'm gonna actually play this. Oh wait, I didn't mean to. Okay, here's the problem. I really like modern beta's terrain generation, but I'm pretty sure beta plus.
Welcome to more creeps and weirdos.
Yeah, beta plus is when more creeps and weirdos spawn. So it's like I have to choose. I do want more creeps and weirdos to spawn. So crap. Yeah, before I guess I'll quit the world, but I'm gonna go into creative mode and just show you like how awesome this is. Um, oh yeah, the Erebus is in this, and that's how it's gonna be different from like other mod packs. Like I've seen people like replicate the Mango pack, but for 1.12. Um, yeah, there are like old mods in here, like the battle towers, that one coral mod, coral reef, that's in here. Um, yeah, but there's the Erebus, which is like a dimension of bugs, and but anyways, yeah, you gotta see this. Like, look at that overhang, the forest mountain with forest on top, and then there's like this like little cove, and there's this. Wow. Hold on. I need to. Okay, the brightness is. Oh wow, map levels. I didn't realize they were all the way up. So yeah. Bedrock Edition is so freaking laggy. No, not laggy. It's bad, right? But I just played on it like a couple hours ago because of the new Copper Age update. The new Copper Age update makes me want to build with the new blocks they added, which actually isn't really a lot. Look, there's a cross. But yeah, this world is so beautiful. It's just very like unfortunate that I have to make a beta plus world instead of the modern beta world, so that more creeps and weirdos spawn. Wow, that's a strange formation there. You can see like the pattern. Wow. I mean, yeah, look at this. I've already like been in this area, but it's wonderful. Yeah, dude, oh gosh. Oh yeah, here's the seed. -40404671132494838814. I need to figure out what the word for that is, because when you type in a word in the Minecraft seed, it takes the word and like converts it into numbers. Did we check out all of the world? Let's see. Game rule, keep inventory true, kill. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much in the same space. Yeah, this is like the some of the best terrain I've seen from beta. Like, you have the good combination of like the beach, water. You got this like little river-like structure going out into the ocean or lake. You got the like the eroded area over here. I don't know what it is, but I love these like eroded areas. Dude, those rabbits are like swimming and glitching out. They need to chill out. You could argue the atomic striker towers kind of ruin it, but I actually I don't mind them. I don't mind them. You got this like little cove area here. It's amazing. It's just freaking great. And look at this, another overhang. Beta is filled with them. It's like literally filled with them. Oh, cool. And you got this like sand land thing over here, and this gravel. I'm not gonna lie, I could fly through this all day. Um, but I think I wasted enough time. Look at that. No. Mods. Yet more creeps and weirdos revival. Look at that, more creeps and weirdos. This is like right up my alley. At least the kid version of me. Let's see, Dr. Shark's Mo Creatures Extended. So this is also a fan-made mod. Um, the original Mo Creatures is for 1.12 as well, but this one like expands it and um, I don't know. I don't exactly know the differences, but um, yeah. I remember when I was a kid, like I played with more creeps and weirdos and Mo Creatures specifically, and like I would just go out during the night and attract as many hostile mobs as possible because it was still during the time when hostile mobs attacked you, even if you were in creative mode. And I just got all these like, I remember I got like a group of ogres, a group of desert scorpions, or not just desert scorpions, but all kinds of scorpions, and yeah, I just really like the idea of like a group of mobs, like a diverse group of mobs together, like werewolves, um, mummies, the ogres and scorpions mentioned earlier, spiders. Just there's a lot of like diverse mobs in those two mods together, or even just by themselves. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna call this apricot because I called the last one peach. There's world type default, and then we eventually get to customized, but we're not doing that. Beta plus. I think this is the one we want. I want to type in high because that's like the seed that I use a lot for these types of worlds, but um, no. I'm just gonna type in bread. I wonder what will happen. Um, yeah, Mounts of Mayhem. I hope it comes out soon because the way the update is, it really feels like a large update that's taking a long time to come out. And, this goes...
Welcome, creeps and weirdos.
Okay, nice, I guess. Yeah, that goes against Mojang's thing where, their new philosophy of releasing updates that goes against the game drop formula. I feel like Mounts of Mayhem does that, or Mounts of Mayhem goes against the game drop formula. Not the fact that there's like too much content, but because it's taking a while to come out. Okay, this is kind of similar to, this is similar to the high seed, HI. Yeah, It's similar to the high seed because it spawns you in a jungle, and there's a jungle temple nearby that we just saw, or I just saw. Oh well. I'm not complaining. Yeah, I heard Bedrock is like really laggy lately. Oh, cool, a swamp. I love it when swamps and jungles are like right next to each other because they're such similar biomes. So you get that like satisfaction of. Well, I'll explain it later. Classic turtles. They're making noises at me. Wait, can I feed you an apple? No, you gotta feed them something, and then they'll be tamed. Okay, I think I've like repeated this too many times, but yeah, I've heard Bedrock has been very buggy lately, like buggy to a state that makes everyone mad. Even like the people who are most submissive to Microsoft, like IBX Toy Cat. And also, I agree with the fact that Mojang is like no longer an indie company. They're ran by Microsoft. You know, Mojang is not the company we once knew. And I've seen people like really like crap on Jeb and saying that like the stuff he adds and his like philosophy sucks when it comes to adding stuff to Minecraft. I don't know. I disagreed for a while. Um, I like the art style of his like blocks, especially like the redstone lamp. I really like that block when it first came out. Some of the stuff he added though, like I have to unfortunately agree. Like some of the stuff he adds does suck. Like the shulkers. Shulkers are very annoying. I don't like them. They're like very annoying to go against. Like the mechanic is still cool, but yeah. But yeah, sadly, I'm starting to slowly agree with the fact that yeah, maybe Jeb shouldn't have been in charge. Not that Microsoft is much better, but I just wish like Notch like found a different company and found an actual cool guy to put in charge. I mean Jeb is cool, but it's just his features are not the best. Um, yeah, I know I'm probably gonna sound like mean, but you know that's the truth with Babe Ruth. Oh gosh, there's a flube.
Bill, that hurts, oh boy. Bill, that hurts, oh boy.
Oh. Very weird mobs. That's why it's called More Creeps and Weirdos. I like to try to like classify the mobs in that mod in two categories. The two categories being creeps and weirdos. I think the floobs are weirdos. That's from Mo Creatures, so we're not ranking the turtles. Alright, oh boy, the next one we're gonna talk about, yeah, there was a controversial streamer that I talked about last month. He, made it to Twitch. Ow. Oh no. Easy mode. Screw you. Ow! This skeleton needs to die now. Or not, I'm gonna find a way. Oh, he like caused a mob to die. Oh, you. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, we can cheese the towers. Yeah, it's gotta like dig or tower up and dig. Yeah, so the controversial streamer, oh gosh, I don't even want to say his name, but it's Tiger, but it's like spelled in a silly, quirky way. He is a furry, but not only that, he is what's called a diaper fur, and he's like really into like the ABDL side of furries. And you know, when I first heard of him and people making videos on him, I thought he was just a very strange, albeit creepy kind of furry, and that, you know, he wasn't like necessarily doing anything wrong. I hate to say that, like I shouldn't like want to defend that kind of person, but at the same time, like if they're just like if it's just a gross fetish, like, you know, I don't really have room to talk to like bully him over that. But um the more I like looked up videos about him, because like, you know, people have already jumped to making their like video essays about him, typical YouTuber style. I realized, yeah, this guy is kind of worse than what I've just said. um yeah, like there's someone who said he was a predator, right? And I thought that was like, I don't remember him doing it. I didn't see anything predatory about him, but just like the fact that he uses that, like, you know, small tiger avatar that looks like a kid. You know, that could attract a child audience, and there's kids everywhere on the internet, unfortunately. So, you know, you could argue he's like attracting a child audience, and with his whole like diaper degeneracy, that's like a bad combo. And also, I have read his Kiwi Farms thread. Not all of it, but, you know, I've read enough, and I can like conclude that, yeah, that he, I hate to say it, but you could say he is a predator. As I say that, the cave noise happens. So yeah, he's very disgusting, but also he is kind of a problem, and I'm surprised Twitch has like put him on the front page. It's most likely like a bot that does it. I don't think like the Twitch staff like manually chooses who they put on their front page, but, you know, still, dang it, Clouds. I'm not waiting for you to pass by. Okay, there's a lot of spider noises. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh yeah, apple trees. We do not have Pam's Harvest Craft, but we do have apple trees. And Pam's Harvest Craft does feel like didn't fit in. I wanted to make this like really small, like almost as small as possible, but not really. I wanted the main stars of the show, right, to be more creeps and weirdos, Mo creatures, and the Erebus. The Erebus. And that's mostly it. With the exception of like a few like other mods like Coral Reef. There's one. and Nethercraft Classic. I don't really care for Nethercraft Classic. I might just remove it. Only because, like, while it is nice to have, like, renewable resources in the nether. Actually, no, I will keep it. Man. Yeah, you can tell the terrain is, not as good as that modern beta was. And you know what? I haven't really seen any, like, creeps and weirdos anyway. I have a bad feeling that, the mod has, like, really nerfed the spawning of them. I'm just throwing it out there now. This is kind of something that I just came up with. Like, I think they really nerfed the spawning of the creeps and weirdos. Because, I mean, it is my first day, so maybe they're, like, not spawning a lot yet. Oh, crap, dude. I just remembered, like, I found this pyramid in a previous world, and for, like, a Halloween special, I was gonna, like, explore it. Because the more creeps and weirdos pyramids are they're wild. But holy crap. I forgot all about that, and the world was deleted anyway. Alright, check this out. Child of Existence. That is what that dark oak tree is. Dark oak sapling. And yeah, that's what it is. You will not you don't know what I'm referring to, but that's okay. I hear mouse. Whoa. He just zipped across the... Oh, snake. Maybe that's what he was running from. No way. Oh, a mega taiga. Very recently, I've been watching I've been rewatching Wendigoon's conspiracy theory iceberg videos, and they're like very fascinating because like it gets into a whole bunch of like mind-breaking stuff. There's some of the more dumb conspiracies that are obviously not true, but there's very few of them. No! Thief! Oh gosh, dude, he's actually fast. Frick, dude.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Whew. You know what? I don't need this anymore anyway because it's like when it's like last legs, last durability. Nice tulips. Yeah, so I have mixed feelings about Beta Plus. Like it's very like it has the modern stuff in it, like um the modern biomes. Some of them I like. I don't like savannas. I've grown to hate savannas. Oh, look at this. But there's other stuff too that I like for example, now the creeps and
You're
weirdos
not
are
allowed to go
spawning.
there.
So I might have to unfortunately get rid of Modern Beta Forge.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
There's a funny quote that comes from this guy.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, I've got to mine some stony stone.
You better not be punching any trees.
I'm looking for something to sue.
Hi, Turkey. Oh, here you go.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, you know what? I should
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
find a mod that removes granite, diorite, andesite.
I'm looking for something to sue.
You're not gonna find anything here. The andesite's nice. Even diorite is nice in my opinion. Actually, I like all three of them, but the thing is, the way they spawn is very annoying. I don't want to install Quark because that has a lot of megabytes, and it might like steal the show from, you know, the other mods. As much as I like Modern Beta Forge, I might have to remove it. Very sad. I don't know what I'm building here. I guess this is like a checkpoint kind of thing. I want to go over to... Oh gosh, I got close to a snake. No, 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 no. But yeah, that tiger guy is like crazy. Like not only is he like extremely depraved, but he's like also like crazy because of like mental illness and just, you know, the way he acts on the internet. But yeah, he's like interacted with minors online on Twitter, and I think there's like a Discord he has that has minors in it. Not good. Yeah, if you like the the most efficient way to get dirt on people is to look for them on Kiwi farms to see if anyone's talked about them. But um that's only if they're like a infamous if they're infamous enough, you know. I don't know where I want to live. I think I'm going to be nomadic actually. um I have a feeling I didn't generate the world correctly. You know, like what's going on here? This feels like modern terrain. This doesn't feel like beta. Okay, well some of this feels like beta. I don't know. I really don't know. Um yeah, I've actually started working on more of Larva's origin story. And that's funny because I released Larva's Origin Part 0, and after that I was like, okay, I think I'm done. I'm not gonna continue that, even though it's Part 0, and that, you know, Part 0, where's Part 1, where's Part 2, etc. And then I was like, you know what, I need to like continue this. I'm very happy I got like the sudden burst of motivation to do the pixel art. There's another mod pack that I've been playing around with for 1.20.1, and that's like the new epicenter of modding. Like each time I make a mod pack, it's usually for 1.20.1. And just that's the new version, you know. It's like the go-to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I want to cook the pork chop instead. Whatever. Yeah, what the heck is going on? Like, the spawn rates seem very low. Effect. No. At E, glowing. Um, yeah, wow. You don't really... There's nothing. There's nothing, bro. Oh, it might be the entity culling mod I have. Like, maybe it's not showing everything that I want to see. Cannot be found. Entity this, entity that. Wow, that's a lot of... Okay, I'm going to assume that's, like, modded stuff. Excuse me. Frick. Yeah, I'm wondering if, the lack of creeps and weirdos is because of... this world generation, or if the mod just, like, really nerfed their spawning. In case you're new to this, or these specific mods, or, yeah, creeps and weirdos, the spawning was, like, very frequent. Like, you would see, like, them almost everywhere. Like, right now, I should be, like, encountering, like, a rock monster underground. But I'm not. Where are my rocks? Where are my monsters? Other than that skeleton I hear. So I got a comment a little while ago, telling me that the backrooms all seeing for Rec Room has updated. And I finally decided to get up off my anus and actually play it. And I don't know, man, I just can't really get into it. I played level 0. I was able to get to the end because it's just that simple. And, like, I got to level 1. I was, like, running around trying to figure out what to do, and I just gave up. And that, you could say that's just me being lazy, but at the same time, I think I'm just, like, really unmotivated to play Rec Room. I'm sure the new update's cool, but I do have footage of level 0. But, yeah, all the friends I've made on there might, like, come back and be like, hey, Hexing, how's it going? It's been a while. I'll be like, oh, hi, guys. Thanks for inviting me back. I feel bad for those kids. Like, I just basically abandoned them, in a sense. Because I just stopped making, like, Rec Room content. And I just stopped playing on PS4 in general. PS4 in general. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I found this new YouTube channel, not very new, but Gensho Yasuda, and he or she makes these, like, short animations. They're, like, really cute. It's, like, nothing, like, extreme, but it's, like, very, it's almost like a, it's anime style. with not just appearance, but with like folklore or stuff like that. And yeah, the animations are very fun. They're a talented individual, and I'm glad I found them. Now the animations are mostly shorts. You know, they're not long at all. Not a bad thing, but just saying it. If you're looking for like long content, it's not for you. Yeah, Wendigoon, the videos he made is like very. Some of them like give ideas for a game because of just how crazy they are. Like not like gameplay mechanics exactly, except for like the higher dimension stuff. But in terms of like lore, right? Like the Great Reset, um, underground stuff, Agartha. Different philosophies, I guess. Yeah, I've just got the idea to make something like a mod pack, and it comes with a world, right? But the world is like a map that you play on, like a custom map. Like imagine something like Portal, but with like the mechanics from Alex's Caves. So you got like a magnetic glove of some kind. You know, like the glove you use in Alex's Cave from the magnetic caves. And you gotta like use that to reach something from far away that you can't get to. Imagine like having to use a nuclear reactor for something, and like you have to go find barrels to store the unrefined waste in, or else it'll like overflow and explode. The nuclear reactor will. And speaking of which, I saw a trailer for a mod pack that basically they were traveling in this like cube like thing, and there was like stuff from Create. There was a nuclear reactor from Alex's Caves, and they had these like different like blocks from mods I didn't recognize, and they were like traveling to different worlds. I think the worlds were like custom made. It's like really good. It's like really awesome. And I look forward to playing that when it comes out. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. Hold on, does this say? Okay, recreate. Okay, it's already on beta plus, so that's how you know. Nectarine, Nectarine. It's gonna be on default this time. Let's see how common the weirdos and creeps are. Because it is strange, like the lack of mobs there are, not just with Mo creeps, but also Mo creatures. I don't get it.
Welcome, creeps and weirdos.
Huh. I think I'm experiencing the Mandela effect. I remember this robot called the other robot a dirty chicken wing. Not that they will sometimes drop dirty chicken wings. Hold on. Chicken. Huh. There's not a lot of this. Oh yeah, I also installed doggy talents, so just so that you can do more stuff with your wolves. Snow variants. All the classic Minecraft music. Lava book. Dark seeds. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know much. I don't really know anything about this mod. Sorry. Yeah, something's up. Something is wrong. In the sense that, more creeps and weirdos, like, you usually see stuff spawning across the land. I don't think I did anything to the config. I might have. That's all netherrack. From a distance, it actually looks like a pretty red. But once you get close, you see, like, the evil. Yeah, dude, nothing's spawning. What the heck? Like, not even animals. Might be because of the biome I'm in. Oh, wait, I can't do that in this version. Okay, I saw a fox. That's from, Mo Creatures. Yeah, I don't know people. Alright, I'm not giving up just yet.
Welcome, creeps and weirdos.
Do not throw eggs at ponies, you have been warned. Lol, okay. I think last update, last More Creeps and Weirdos update had similar problems to this, but it was like less severe. And like, I reloaded the world before I made this one. This was like a old world I deleted since then, kind of recent. I reloaded the world and like more the mobs started spawning. Okay, music, time to go down. Yeah. I'm just testing my stealth. I'm just testing my stealth. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go in Discord to see if anyone has messaged me. Sometimes I get like really self-conscious when I stream because I'm scared that like something is showing that shouldn't be showing. Oh yeah, there's outplayed clips I want to show, but I guess that won't be for this stream. That'll be for whatever. Anything else to talk about? Not really. Usually I'm very, or I try to be tolerant of other people's fetishes, but that tiger person, definitely bad. Definitely bad. You don't wanna. He's not. He's bad news. Yeah, keep him away from the kids. Like honestly. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, this is bull crap. We got that floob that spawned earlier. We got that thief. There's the bum. And yeah, there's not really much else spawning. What the heck? It could be the Erebus, right? Like, I'm just trying to think of any mob or mod that's like interfering. Do these grow back? I don't know. Okay, there's a little bit of beta terrain. Oh wow, look at that over there. That's nice like rice. Wow. Very nice, very oh, and they got the erosion over there. Nice. Nice coral indeed. I think if I mine this, sorry about this. Oh no, you do get the coral reef block. And what? Oh, okay. Doesn't want to be placed directly below air. Oh yeah, I also have storage drawers. Um, so I'm gonna close this out and I'm gonna revert back two versions, specifically two versions. Oh, the Erebus has a lot of blocks. Dang. Hold on, spawn. Uh, Spawn lawyer from hell. Alright, I'm going to turn this back on. Oh my gosh, I missed the display capture.
Go 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 go. Gar.
John stinks.
Robot fight. You know, there's these videos on YouTube where people have these like remote control cart things that fight each other. And there's like different like weapons attached, usually like saw blades. I remember one having a flamethrower. And sometimes they're not like carts, you know, like cart shaped. Some of them are like disc shaped.
Go 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 go. Look look.
Alright, let's see. Weather clear. Okay, there's a naturally occurring one. Oh! Are they spawning naturally now because I spawned them in? Hold on. Oh yeah, that's weird. There's like the modern, there's like the Minecraft horses. Okay, there's a blorp. Okay, so I think they are spawning. It's just very infrequent. I'm not sure how to feel about that, to be honest. At the same time, I think I edited the configs, so the spawning is like down a little for some of them, but it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, yeah, look at this. This is where it gets beta. Look at that beach. Amazing. Dig bug. Oh, cool. Spawn. This is like one of my favorite mobs in this mod. It's silly. And the sounds it makes. Look, listen. Alright, I'm done harassing. I got the evil scientist. Alright, so stuff is happening. I am inspired by a YouTuber named the boy Ryan. How on the back to beta server. Not modern beta, back to beta. It's like a server between. It's like a private group thing. Yeah, he's built this castle and there's like this whole kingdom, and it's like kind of all connected together. It's like roads and buildings, and the castle's just really big and expansive, and like that makes me want to start a world with beta train and just like build a lot and make it like a huge expansive world. Now there is problems with that. Because I'm just a really picky person, as I talked about earlier. But, oh my gosh. These are kind of the mods that I want to play with, though. Ooh, what was that sound? Oh, there's an evil pig. Hold on, is this... Okay, the display capture is on. I repeat, the display capture is on. The footage is getting this. Yeah, I heard like a low-pitched barking sound. And you, evil scientist, sir, have lost
Yeah.
You're not gonna attack me? I remember them attacking you before. Oh, great. I never heard that before. I never heard that sound before. So, that's funny. I discovered mods, he's like mod jam. Yeah, and, they're really cool, like, for the 2025 one. They're really cool people. Man, I'm getting tired. I guess I'll build here. We defeat the evil scientist. Yeah, I kind of want... No, actually, no, I want to build in, I want to build in the mega taiga, but first I want to build like a little thing out here because I want to mark my territory. Um, Not the way cats do it, cause ew. Um, yeah, in my bedrock world, I built a copper room. It was the network world. I'm sorry, people. I keep on bringing up the network, but you don't understand. Like, I have to keep expanding it, and I can't translate it to the PC for some reason. Each time I try to recreate it on the PC, it just fails. I can't make it on I can't make it on, you know, normal worlds. It has to be super flat. But for some reason, I'm like really persistent on building it on normal worlds. Recently, I'm like, oh, I want to make it on the beta world, you know, a beta world style. But I was like, no, it doesn't make sense, or it's not gonna work. Oh God. Night approaches. Oh, I can feel myself getting ill. I don't know if it's like the lack of sleep or stuff I consumed earlier. Like the tea and the flea. The tea and broccoli potatoes. Alright, nighttime, sleep time. Yeah, I feel like the devs have changed this more creeps and weirdos in a way that I don't like. You know, bad devs, bad. Oh crap, dude, I need food. Oh, and I cooked those pork chops in the cave. I couldn't find them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Watch. Heh. I cheated because I'm silly. This stupid sandcastle. It's November 22nd, 2025. It is 2:51 a.m. in the morning. Oh man, I'm getting that like hunger feeling. I don't know why. I've eaten earlier. Oh no, boars. I am so glad it's the weekend. Yeah, sometimes the redwood forest, or otherwise the mega taiga, what mega taiga is called. I thought it was called the redwood forest at one point, but I guess it's not called that because that doesn't really make any sense. Although spruce wood is like really close to like a brownish red color. if you look close enough. But it's like I said, it's close. It's not like exactly reddish brown. Okay, my mic's been on the whole time. Okay, good, good. I don't want to be talking into the void. So yeah, I want to look into the configs of creeps and weirdos and see if I can like get stuff to spawn more commonly. Oh no, you don't. Holy crap! I didn't expect to insta kill him or KO him, and also I didn't expect him to make that weird ass sound. Oh, 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 island. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I have refrained from playing a YouTube video while playing this game or just anything. It's a habit I do. Um, I mean, it's something I like to do while I'm playing games. But if I'm streaming, it's like, well, what the duck, like you're just, I, I'm basically getting the the video to do the commentary for me, and that's not good. All right. Dude, Fiona and Cake, that show, like, it really feels different from, Adventure Time, but, like, at the same time, it's like, yeah, I get that this is a sequel. Not entirely sure how to think about it. I mean, like, it's alright, I guess. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm trying to add, like, make it, oh, uh-oh. I'm trying to make it look like it makes sense. The cliff. Ooh, that's really nice. This is a really unique looking coral. Yeah, dude, I think I prefer the coral reef mod over, the modern Minecraft's coral. But I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be like a hate modern Minecraft train, because like there's stuff about modern Minecraft I like. Yeah. Sorry, Fern. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Ferns. I don't. Oh no. Okay, no more destroying Ferns. I want to at least set the frame of the donkey I want to build. And I know how I said earlier, I want to, like, I'm inspired by those back to beta people. I want to build like a huge, like, castle structure. But the thing is, I don't know if I'm like gonna bother continuing this world, cause like when I start a world, like when I make a mod pack and start a world, it's like mostly for testing purposes, to test the world. Just to see stuff, mostly. But I don't know, because I'm streaming this, like, I might like, actually commit to it. But it's just the problem is, like, what if I want to play different mods? You know, like, what if I get bored of this? Okay, well, I'll just move on to another mod then. Like another mod pack, a modern mod pack. I haven't played on my, like, old single-player world in a long time, which I was, like, supposed to be dedicated to continuing because it's, like, a old, revived Minecraft world. Oh my gosh, horse, you're scaring me. Go away. Excuse me, no, dirt, you stay there. Do 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 do. Okay, well that was a cut lightning sound. Man, I'm just another Minecraft streamer, lol, at this point. Why are the sounds cutting? Um, I really like Cork for this version, but I mean, I already stated earlier why. Oh, that is a big shark. Not that big actually, but still big enough to intimidate. Oh. I was about to kill that squid, but I was like, you know, there's no reason to kill them. Man, Ultimine is very useful. Yo, let's use Zoakwood. Zoakwood is a good donkey for this. Oh crap! Crap! Was that a creeper jeeper? I gotta light up this whole mini island. And the horse is out in the water. Dude, the shark's gonna eat you. You better get out. Kinda wanted to tame that horse. Hey look, you could say this is a building while talking stream now. Ha ha ha. I have to get more darker wood for this. It's gonna be like I guess a trailer shaped house. Oh, bed. I apologize for the rain. It must have been really annoying. I know it's annoying for me, but I don't know. There's just something about it. I just like turned off in my brain. I just ignored the rain. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't care. Let's try. Oh no.
Oh.
Duh. Fuck you, shark. Oh, dude, did it just break that dirt? Or was that coral? No, no, that's coral it broke. Oh no, no. Beware of the magenta coral! Yeah, if there's one good thing to say about autism is that, like, there's, like, specific details that you remember that you just become obsessed with for whatever reason. The whole beware of the magenta wool thing has, like, carried on for so long. It's changed my life. Well, no, it, it didn't change my life, but it's, like, influenced me a lot. And other, like, little quirks like that. It is crazy to think about, like, how, like, yikes. Alright, I'm not gonna care too much about, you know, how pretty something looks. I mean, this house, it's not complete, but I think by the time by the time it's done, it'll be at least decent, I hope. Let's see, I want all of, like, the excess blocks to be put in there. And this will be, the blocks that are, like, very favorable. This is just, like, items. And plants, I guess. Yeah, respawning animals, was, like, a really good thing in beta. You didn't have to worry about, like, gathering animals and breeding them. I think I want to find a mod for 1.12 that brings that back, so... Because, yeah, the whole, like, animal breeding mechanic, just not very appealing. It's not... It's just easier to hunt animals, and then cook the food and just have them respawn. Ow, my ear. Oh, oh. Darn it. I don't mind the floating tree, but I was hoping to get saplings. I'm gonna get podzol on that island. We're gonna grow a giant spruce tree. It's gonna be some delicious podzol. Thou shalt not stop me.
Oh.
I liked learning about, like, the different symbiotes there are in Marvel. I also liked learning about, like, the different types of xenomorphs there were, like in the comics and movies. That was the experience of all time. I gotta be careful not to ultimine this because there's ferns. Ferns are friends. horse. Can I? Do I have carry on? Okay, no, I don't have carry on. I know there's like a bunch of typical mods you usually take with you each time you make a mod pack, but I didn't want to be typical. That's also one of the reasons I didn't add Quark, other than like the space issue. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. That does not look that good. Oh, I don't care. You know, this isn't about building. I don't know why, dude. The standard for building in Minecraft nowadays is like ruined because there's like, you know, people that build like Grian or the other like really good builders, and now like a lot of people say that that's how you have to build. You know, you gotta do the texturing and all that. And also there's like I guess the notion. What does notion mean? Hold on. What I'm trying to say is it feels like there's this like obligation to like make everything look pretty. Like every farm you make. Um, yeah. Okay, notion definition. Conception of a belief or about something. Yeah, I guess that's the right thing to say. There's like a notion that like this is how everyone has to build now, and simple structures just look terrible and shouldn't exist. um, I know that I'm using the wrong wood, but I don't care. So I just want to get the walls up. Oh wait, ladders. I want to make ladders. Um. Hmm. All right, screw it. I'll do it here. And I'm thinking like slabs on top like this. Oh man, my voice is like dying. Lol. And it goes across. Oh man, I was gonna get the mossy cobblestone and like replace that. Oh yeah, there's like a. Yeah, that's strange. I have this unhealthy habit of playing YouTube videos while like I lay in bed when like when I'm like going to sleep. And the thing is like I kind of want to like stop using YouTube a lot cuz like so many ads, dude. It's like gotten to a point where it's like really annoying. Like certain videos just have like a lot of ads and you have to like wait to skip it. And, you know, if you need a motivator to stop using YouTube for whatever reason, you know, you could use that.
Oh.
Mother Ducker. I'm not sure what I'm exactly doing here. Oh, so, it's a wooden roof, right? But as buildings get old, you moss like the roof starts to degrade, but like
Oh.
moss will start to grow in it. That's the idea. Um, I think it's really cool. Like I've seen like sheds and other small buildings that have like moss growing on like the roof portion. And I just really like the idea of that, like plants growing out of your house. Not always because of neglect, but just that like uh just because the house is like intertwined with nature, man. No, no, don't go nighttime. No, I'm not finished, you mother duckers. Notch, Notch, don't make it night yet. You know, I know like it's like people say it's better if Minecraft doesn't have lore at all because like you're supposed to make the story, you're supposed to, do stuff. But I still like the idea of Minecraft having lore to it. Um, so yeah. And like the developers, you could argue, have been like adding their own lore. Oh, there's jellyfish. Negative moon. Yeah, you could argue like all the stuff the developers have been adding is like their own lore. Like that also includes like Notch and his like Ender Dragon and the End and all that. Um, all right, there we go. Now I know it probably doesn't look the best. Yeah, it's like a crap shack. Oh, oh no, what's this? No way, I cheated in stuff to finish the build. How could you do this? BWM117, you monster. Oh, do I have? Oh no, I don't. Okay, well, it's okay if I do this. It's like the house is like scrambled anyway. Sand. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. 24 sands, 24 glasses. Man, I can't believe I'm still streaming. Like, I was like tired. I was like, okay, I'm ready to get off. But I'm still going. I'm about to get off though. Oh, fuck you, shark. Speaking of screw you, bone meal. Oh, look, it already grew. Wait a minute. You were supposed to produce podzol. Oh, darn, I guess that's for later versions. At least we got the double ferns, lol. Oh. I'll add that last mossy cobblestone there. Yeah. I like this shade of green in the mossy cobblestone. The modern one is like grayed out, And in some cases, that actually is like what moss looks like in real life, but it depends on the species. I was thinking about using fences as like the windows. Fences are like a very cheap and good alternative, but I was like, no, 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 that will not be happening. So yeah, this is our little housey house I shall be living in for the time being. I might want to get a door too. A door would be a good idea. Ducking shark. I've drawn a land shark before, like a shark with legs. I tried to like think of what a shark's legs and like what the anatomy would look like if it walked on land. I remember what I drew was like pretty humorous and like it wasn't anything like super serious anyway. But um I actually liked how it turned out. I always gotta wait for you to finish smelting and then I will move you over there. Yeah. Darn. You're kidding me. Okay, how about this one right here? Yeah, I wanted to add doors there, but it was no use. But this is a good place to have them. Oh, what was... That better not have been a fern that accidentally replaced something on the ground. Oh, I just heard a thumping sound. It might be the neighbors. What if they can hear me? Oh, that would not be good. Alright. Oh boy, it's done. Oh, you know what? This might be a front door too. Or maybe not a front door, but like a possible double door. And I got 2 glassy glass left to spare. Yay. Okay. I believe we are all done here. For some reason, I think the comments for streams are disabled. I don't know why. I'm not really bothered to figure out how to enable them, but at the same time, I want them to be enabled. Because it just doesn't make sense to have them disabled. I want comments, So I want to enable comments for streams. But I don't know. Alright, there's stuff I want to do. Like, I want to clear out this little bunch here. Or at least that block so I can look out. I want to add a window here. ha. Might as well add a window here too. Alright, very good. Very good. You know, a lot has been done. Not really. But yeah, there's the little, like, trash trailer. Um, oh gosh, there's a giant baby. That's how you really know more Creeps and Weirdos is working. Yeah, it's kind of a shame they made the spawns, the spawn of the mobs, like, more rare. Yay. I haven't been saying, I didn't say anything for like the past like 30 seconds. That's this is an awkward silence. Cause I'm so tired. Um, alright. I guess the stream ends here. I kind of wanted to go on another mod pack for 1.20 and look at the cool mods I found. Like there's a mod that has a whole bunch of new rocks and it just replaces most of the stone in the world. It's like in the same mod pack as Windswept. I wanted, yeah. Anyways, have a good night and stuff. Good night, good day. It's raining. Oh dear. Me donkey won't